folks, I'm back. It's me, Mahmood Chowdhury, aka the People's Coach, aka your host and speaker for today. Welcome back to more of my educational and motivational videos where I'll be talking to you guys about so many different areas and aspects of life. Now, in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about relationship building. Yes, that's right, people. I'm here to share a bit of perspective, a bit of experience, and the things that I've learned along the way through so many different people in my life. How do we build a good relationship? There's a number of things that you can do, but I'm only going to stress one today. One tip, and that tip is this. Did you know that well-timed silence is one of the most powerfulest and commanding expressions? That's right, people. Well-timed silence, knowing when to shut up. I'll give you an example. Say you and your spouse have a little dispute. One spouse is very, very wound up. They're angry, they're aggravated, they're agitated. Would it make sense for you to add to that anger by you commenting and you shouting and screaming and swearing back at them? It does not. What do you do in that situation? You be silent. Yes, that's right, people. In that particular situation, you remain silent. You absorb. I do apologize for that interruption there. That was my son just exiting the gym room. Now check this out, people. You remain silent in that situation. You think, you reflect, you ponder. And then, as long as you're not heated up, as long as you're able to control your emotion, and this is through practice time and time again, you say something, but not at that moment. You wait for the other person to settle down, all their anger to just resonate. Then you speak. You do not speak at the time when they're upset, because anything you do say can either be misunderstood or it can wind them up even more. In that particular situation, that is the best time to remain silent. And sometimes talking too much, you need to remain silent at times. You don't always need to talk every minute, every second, every hour of the day. So people, it's all about well-timed silence. And also, you don't always have to scream, swear and shout in order to show that you're upset, in order to show that you are angry. Sometimes it can just be a cold expression of silence that can tell a person that you're upset, that can tell a person that you need time to think. You're thinking. You're not in the mood. That can be the most powerful expression, that form of silence. And that's the thing I'm trying to bring to your attention, people. Because if you do the first thing, you scream, you swear, you shout, and you have both spouses shouting and screaming and swearing at one another, then the relationship starts crumbling. But if you have one that is heated up, that got caught up in the moment, in reaction, and you have the opposite, that is silent, that is absorbing, that's the wisest thing that you can do in order to save your relationship. As long as it's not continual abuse over and over again. And the thing is, sometimes about silence is you need space. If it's getting too much, if this person is getting too much, then you go off, you move away. Do something productive. And then come back and try and sort things out. That's what it's about, people. Silence. It's all about timed silence. Well, and the thing is, let me give you the flip side of things. Silence is not just about not communicating, not saying something that needs to be said because you're too scared to say it. It's not about that. That's cowardice. You have to speak. Like what they say, silence is golden. It's only golden if it's timed well. But not on every single occasion that you need to be silent, because there are times when you need to speak up. You need to say something. Otherwise, things will not change. Things will become from good to worse to bad to even worse. If you don't bring something to a person's attention where it needs to be said, where it may harm you and it may harm them and it may harm others around you. So therefore something needs to be said. So people, time your silences. And this thing about time silence, it's a practice that you need to do throughout the rest of your life. It's not just about you incorporating and implementing the action in one occasion. You have to do it in many different areas of life. Not just in your relationship with your nearest loved one, your spouse, but also with other people. Whatever type of relationship you have with a person, you need to adopt a well-timed silence. That's what it's about, people. If you want to improve the quality of your relationship, then you need to do that. That is my tip for today. Now, I'm about to leave, but before I leave, I have to say my words, my last few words before I go. Until then, take care, stay strong, stay focused, and always live to learn to empower and inspire the lives of many as well as self. Bye for now.